Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your June 2022 reading. And right now, what I'm hearing for you, some of you guys are saying, I'm out. It's an unwanted entanglement, is what I'm picking up for you guys. And we're going to take a look how it resonates with the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio. So, welcome to your June 2022 reading, and we are looking at a general reading. This is love, career, family. Whatever comes through this reading, I will relate my messages through the cards. I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. So let's take a look a little bit deeper on this. This is a very intense feeling. Like some of you are entangled in a work situation, a job situation, a career, a romance. But we're going to look at the details in each area. So I'm going to start off the reading looking at you in general. Then we're going to move to your career. Then we're going to move to family, friends, and anything else, events around you. And follow at the end with romance for couples and singles. So you guys, this is really big. I mean, this is like something major where you might be, with this Two of Swords, you might be having a big decision to make in the month of June. But the beautiful part about this message that I'm picking up, I'm hearing unwanted, okay? I'm seeing an entanglement where it's parting ways, where it's separating. It's actually looks like a mass, all right? So my vision looks like a mass where it's separating, but this one goes down and this one goes up, which lets me know that this is going to lead into something really amazing for you. So those of you guys who are stuck in a situation right now where you're indecisive, do I stay or do I go? You're having a really hard time keeping your balance, and you may have lost a lot of passion and excitement about this opportunity. The Ace of Wands is the most spiritual card in the deck for me. That's what it represents for me, because I am an intuitive reader. I'm not a traditional tarot reader. So when I look at that card, this is something that you feel very passionate and excited about. At least at one point in time you did. However, today that it's just dwindling. Do I still feel this way about this situation, whatever the experience is? Now, we have the beautiful card of Temperance, which is about being patient. And you may have had to be very, very patient as you're going through this inner knowing and connecting to your inner core self, where the mind, the body, and the soul actually align in one, where we can be in that place to be. It puts us right here. All right, so you're feeling it, you're understanding something's going on, and you're getting ready to walk away. So you guys, this is actually like huge progress. You might even feel that you've gone through a personal ascension, like moving into a new level. Definitely the word awakening is attached to this reading. So you've awoken to whatever's reality around you, and you're not feeling it anymore. You're not digging it. You're not vibing with it anymore. So let's look at your career and see if it has anything to do with that. I feel for a lot of you, it has to do with a romantic relationship. I do. But we're going to look closer. So this, by the way, is a yes card in the tarot. Those of you who want to learn tarot, I am giving a course on it, how to make money, how to translate these cards, similar to what I do, but in your own style. You can look at my website below. The Prince of Cups is saying this is an offer, this is an opportunity, but if you look close at this card, and that's why I like using these cards, because they're a complete contradiction of the other cards I use. Little bit, something's not right with this person. They're a little sneaky, a little snaky, a little bit deceiving, and I feel you were deceived when it comes to a career path, where you may have been told, and I do see two years. So this could have been from beginning till now for 2 years, or you've been waiting to get in there for 2 years, 2 years of you getting your education finalized to get this opportunity, and now you're going, it doesn't feel right. Right next to this Prince of Cups, we have the King of Cups. So this is an organization that I feel that I gave you an offer that was a dreamy offer, although they look promising as the King of Cups, all right? That is a promising type of an environment where they give to their employees, and it looks that way on the outside, but yet there's somebody around you in that work environment that may not be on your side. It might not be the company, it may be the person that is working there, and that person is making you stop and say, whoa, I don't know if I dig this. I don't like this entanglement anymore. And you have an option to walk away or to stay or whatever you're going to do. You have the Six of Wands, and this is what I'm talking about. The vision that I see where it's like an entanglement between you. It's like an engulfment. If you had a bunch of wires and they're all stuck together, as they part away, one's going down and one's going up. You, Scorpio, are going to go up if you actually make the decision that's right for you. Be patient when you're making this decision and look very, very closely, because the King, representing the company, the King of Cups is a company who is a great company to work for. Normally, that's the kind of company we'd want to work for, where it's a happy, joyous environment where people give and take and everybody kind of gets along. Harmonic balance is what this would indicate. For me, the Prince of Cups is saying somebody's there and they are not on your side. Now, what I see is you have a new job opportunity coming in. Walking away or choosing to stay is going to put you in a place of victory, because you're going to make a decision in the month of June. The number, oh, and I didn't write this down. Where's my pen? The number 17 is a highlighted number in your reading, and you can check out a blog I just did for the key dates for all zodiac signs. That is on my website. Those key dates are very important. Now, this may be one of them, all right, for the sign of Scorpio, but this reading is saying the 17th is highlighted for you guys. Now, that is right on the cusp as you move into Sagittarius energy, and that represents passion. That represents excitement again. So I feel right around that part of the month, you're going to get excited about something coming through. And this is a job offer that is going to lead you to a new venture, a new dwelling, a new life. Okay, so this is a big, big deal. That's what the guides just told me right now. For this group of you, it's going to be really, really great. So pay very close attention to the job offers that you get. Pay close attention to everybody that's around you. If you get a job offer that sounds too good to be true, do your research on it, Scorpio, because it may be an unwanted entanglement where you're like, I don't know what I just did. It may not fit you. So before you make the decision, dig deep, dig deep. Now, when it comes to family and friends and outside environments, we have the Two of Pentacles and we also have the Nine of Wands. So some of you have been dealing in a situation that has been throwing you out of balance. And again, the twos are going to be an important number for you in the month of June. That doesn't mean you've already, gone and moved to an ascension level in the past. It means you're moving to a new one today. There is more than one level of ascension that we go through in life. Each one is a layer of that onion is peeled back, and we're woke to something around us that we couldn't see clearly before. So here's one, here's two. So it's a multitude of different opportunities to ascend and see the truth in front of you. And I feel that a family member has worn you out when it comes to your belief system. I feel that with this group of you, they wore you out because they convinced you they could, and they couldn't. Now, this may be them saying it to you, you saying it to them, but the idea, the concept there is somebody said they could and they couldn't. Somebody said they would and they didn't, putting you back into that Two of Swords energy. Should I, shouldn't I? Not knowing exactly what direction to go. But on the outcome of this Nine of Wands is saying you're tired of dealing with it. And I feel for some of you, this has to do with financial payout, all right? Taking some change out of your pocket. Here's 50 cents, go down. Back in the old days, right? Taking some change out of your pocket and giving it to this individual where they're going to take this money and invest it. They're going to take this money and put it into something that is of value for them or for you, or both. But it doesn't pay out. It keeps not paying out. And I feel that it's not necessarily that they're sneaky. They could be, but I feel it's more that they don't know what they're doing. Kind of like that page energy itself, where they don't understand fully what they're doing. So if they're taking your money and they're putting it into a financial institution, putting it into stocks or cryptocurrency or anything like that, they don't know what they're doing, so they're investing in the wrong way. You know, like with stocks, it's like you may like that company, but that company may not do very well when it comes to the stock market. So I feel it has a lot to do with your personal finances on a friend, family, or outside event level. But the good thing is you also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is good news, all right? Something is getting ready to pay out right as you're ready to throw in the towel. Wondering if this is an unwanted situation. Should I even be doing this? Am I investing in the wrong thing? Because you like the name of it, all right? It may be you that's doing this. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. You are definitely highlighted in your own reading. You may also be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn person, as well as a Sagittarius energy. I don't feel there's a ton of air. I feel there's a lack of communication between you and whoever this person is. You and the one that's taking the coins from you, okay? Whoever's receiving those coins. However, there is a big payout getting ready to take place. And I feel that's when you say, you know what, I'm tired of doing this. I don't want this entanglement anymore. And you're pulling back your own personal power and saying, I'm going to do it on my own. So it's like opening the door and saying, I'm walking away from this. I just can't do this anymore. And that is going to lead you right into this here. Now, this is a big financial institution. This would be a large stock brokerage firm for those of you when I'm talking about the stock market. Make sure that you are very patient when you invest in the stock market. Today's market is very different than any time in the past. This particular Queen of Pentacles actually has a really good payout in the end. This is a very large financial institution where you may be switching your money from one place to another. It's also a career opportunity, something that's going to make you feel grounded here on the material plane. And Pentacles covers everything on the material plane. So this could be grounding the family unit again, or solidifying this type of a relationship with your friend. But for a lot of you, it's like, I don't want this anymore. And you're going to walk away and you're going to pull back your personal power. So that's a really great energy to be in. And I hope that that serves you well, because the cards and the guidance that I'm hearing in my ear are saying it is going to be an absolutely wonderful month for you. You have some turmoil to go through in the first 2 weeks, and that's not surprising as Mercury goes direct. However, the outcome is going to be amazing for you guys. So let's go ahead and move into our beautiful love readings. And if you like me, you like my style, please thumbs up this video so I know you like this new style that I'm presenting to you, where I break it down for you. So you guys, oh, and the spiritual live is June 1st. So let's say a spiritual live. It's actually Aquarius Rises. I changed the name of it. All right. Aquarius Rises, about the age of Aquarius. And the topic is in the comment section. Take a look at that and hope to see you there. So our beautiful couples and singles, I'm going to be pulling one card for you guys, and we're going to give you the messages for that. Now, I do feel that that overall basic general message is for the majority of you. It does have to do with romance on one level or another. Now, it can be in any area of life, but we're looking at love. Those of you who are in a relationship, and we're going to look at couples first, and then we're going to look at singles. We have the card of religious factors. And religious factors is you believing in one thing and them believing in something different. That could be two people from two different cultures trying to make it work. Two people from two different mindsets. One's a divine masculine in the logic. One's a divine feminine in the emotional side. But the two of you, whatever it is, there is a divide between the two of you. It separates the two of you. And you may be questioning whether this relationship is actually part of your destined path. The answer that I'm getting for you is yes, it is part of your destined path. But what you do at this point forward is truly up to you. It's like the lesson's been learned because the ascension is there. The awakening is there. So this is a really big moment for you to be making a courageous, bold decision. Am I out or am I in this particular relationship? Now, I feel that whoever you were dealing with, they give you a lot of promises, all right? They may be, and it could be you. This is a general reading, so it can be vice versa. And some of you, this may be your neighbor, all right? You'll be going, you're doing my neighbor's reading, not mine. This person is a romantic individual that has a lot of power behind them, and they really do mean what they say at the time they say it. They're a dreamer. you know, like you, and you're very romantic, but I feel it's more like a Piscean energy where they're a daydreamer. And I know I have Pisces in my moon, so I do understand Pisces. This is not necessarily a negative thing, but this is somebody who has big plans with a small amount of effort behind it. And, you know, they may say, I'll help you do something, and they don't come through with it. And it really emphasizes that divide between the two of you, the religious differences that you have, right? That spiritual factor, where it is a complete opposite. Two opposite people attracting each other. Opposites attract. We hear that. Like attracts like. Opposites attract each other. So it's that dynamic that you're going through where it's awakening you, and then they're putting you through this journey. So the purpose has absolutely been fruitful for you. And with this Queen of Pentacles here, there is a big opportunity to solidify this in a higher level. That would mean if you're not living under the same roof, you come back together if you're separated. If you're under the same roof, you may be getting married. You may move in together, but there is some form of growth when it comes to this relationship. Only if both people are awakened. And I do feel that both people have woken up enough to be able to have that conversation with each other. So I hope that helps you. And let's move on to the singles reading. All right, my beautiful singles, you might be meeting somebody that I feel is captivating you a little bit. You know, you look at them, maybe it's for security. Like you look at them and think, wow, this is somebody I'd like to be married to. They own a lot of property, they own real estate, they own a business, they have security underneath them and absolute confidence behind them. But with that comes this sense of nurturing, like they'll get you that glass of water, they'll accommodate you, even rub your feet if you need it. This particular individual, whether you've just recently met him, and I feel that would have been in the season of Taurus, which we're just pulling out of this as I am recording this, and we're moving into our beautiful Gemini, right? I feel this individual, they are not necessarily, although they portray themselves to be a committed individual, they are not necessarily the complete package for you. So with these promises that they make and with all of these things that they do, they're very romantic, they're a giver, they're nurturing, and that's everything you could possibly want. But there is going to be some type of a difference between the two of you that will hold a big decision whether you want to continue to be with this person. It's almost like if we were using the words, and I don't even know if we politically correctly can use these words, any marriage material. Remember that? And I hate that. I do. I can't stand that expression because it really demeans anybody who isn't marriage material, but yet the most also got demeaned as well. This is the type of, it's a keeper, okay? This is a keeper person. And with this, though, means that you're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight to be a part of their religious organization, to be a part of their family because you're from two different countries. The bonding between the two of you is going to be very dynamic, but yet it may wear you out when you try to pursue forward. So there's a lot of lessons to be learned, and this is really going to raise you to a level of absolute security or insecurity in this relationship. I know that's general because this is a general reading, and some of you are going to take this and go with it and say, I can make this happen, and some of you are going to walk away and say, I can't. That Nine of Wands gives you the opportunity to make a choice, and the Two of Swords is saying you're indecisive, but by the end of the month you will decide whether you want to continue to date this person, if you meet them, whether you want to date this person, and go forward from there. Have a great June. Thank you for watching.